I am so excited. It is the most wonderful time of the year.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the announcement of the open workout.
Now here comes Haley Adams. The force is strong with Haley Adams. Here comes Austin Hatfield, and Austin Hatfield picks up his first semifinals event win. He is locking down the top spot. Roman Krennikov is reigning right now.
I know people say that's Christmas, but how do you not get hyped and excited when you see a video like that one right there?
Haley.
About the 25.1 Open announcement. It is going to be at Mayhem, like one of the CrossFit meccas. We have a surprise guest who I'm pretty sure is Rich Froning, so not really a surprise because I think everyone is assuming or knows that's who it is. Also, Rich has kind of suggested that's who it is.
An unknown guest.
Unknown guest? I don't know who that guest is.
Who that gonna be, man?
I don't know who it's gonna be.
Okay.
I bet that guest is on like a day-by-day basis.
But we're not really talking about the Open announcement, which will be very fun. Mayhem's such a cool facility, so I think that it's going to look really good and be a great kickoff to the season. But we are talking about what they will be doing, what the workout is. What's 25.1? So Dave Castro put out his hint, his annual hints that mean so much to all of us, kind of, I guess. But we're gonna look at it. So it is here, not my dog. Wait, it'll pop up. It's here. So we have like a frog sound and a fire and crackling. So what could that mean? I was looking at some of the comments on it and I would agree with a lot of them. I think the frog sound could mean burpees. The fire could mean like fire breathing, something that's going to burn. These are all good guesses. They are probably wrong, maybe, maybe not. I saw this comment and I wanted to bring it up. It says, silly, I have a question. Has anyone in the history of the world accurately guessed what the workout is based on these stupid clues? And I would say, I mean, Probably someone has, especially as we get farther into the Open, like the last Open workouts, the 0.5s and now 0.3s, because there's less movements to pick between. But also, this is just fun. We're having fun. People like these. He's been doing these for years. Obviously, if he's been doing them for years and we continue to do them, there must be people who like them. And it already has a ton of interaction on Instagram. So that tells you people do like them. It's fun. This is fun. We're just having fun. But for my prediction, it is really difficult, like just saying, to predict these workouts, especially week one, because we have all of the movements as options. But I do really like burpees for week one. And this is why. It is super accessible. Everyone really can do a burpee. It's just one of the simplest movements in CrossFit. How quickly you do it is one thing, but everyone can hopefully, if they're physically capable, get on the ground and get off of the ground. And that makes this a really easy workout for anyone to do. And with Open registration still being very low this year, as I think everyone could have predicted a couple months ago, they want to get people into the Open still. They want people to see these workouts and be like, hey, I can be a part of this. I can do this. So accessible movements that everyone can do and most people won't have to scale is a great way to get people in. So burpees, it's accessible. It's about as accessible as you get. So I think burpees are going to be in this first workout. But let's look at some of the other predictions. When I was looking at the comments, I saw a lot of the 7 minutes of burpees workout being claimed, guessed. I like that workout. I think that'll be a really fun repeat for the Open. I don't think that's what we're gonna see. And this is why. Barbell Spin put out this post. It says that Dave Castro announced on the affiliate town hall this morning, they had a call with a bunch of the affiliate owners, that the Open repeat workout will be from 2020 to 2024. That's the years we're gonna see that repeat.
We'll give you an additional hint for the Open. The repeat workout this year will be from within the 2020 period and beyond. So what I mean is anything from the 2010s, any of those workouts are not the repeat. The repeat will come from one of the more recent, any workout from 2020 up until last year.
So knowing that, it can't be that 7 minutes of burpees. We haven't done it that recently. So it's out. Good prediction. Understand the prediction. Think it would work really well as a way to be accessible and to possibly get a bunch of people to want to do it, because we can all do it. You don't have to even put a scaled version of that theoretically. You can just have everyone do that. It's not going to be it. Sorry. Sort of. I think a lot of people would have hated that too. I would have liked it, I think. Also, I was just poking around, and I don't think that Dave said that the repeat was necessarily going to be the first workout of the Open. I couldn't find that, but maybe I missed it. I know he said it was a repeat. I remember hearing that there would be a repeat in this Open. I just don't remember if he said it would be the first workout, but everyone seems to be thinking it's the first workout. I do like it being the first workout, especially with everything that's going on in the community, kind of kicking things back and being like, hey, let's like take a nod to our past. I do like that. I just don't necessarily know if it's going to be, but a lot of the predictions are a repeat. I think it's something with burpees, don't know if it's a repeat. But let's look at some of your predictions. Looking at a lot of the predictions, that 2020 year, which was a very good Open, by the way, it was the second Open that year though, so I feel like people were a little bit burnt out on the concept of the Open, because the 2020 Open happened in 2019 when they tried to switch up the season structure, and then after COVID decided to go back to the normal season structure. Anyway, it was a very good Open. I think it was programmed really well, and a lot of people like a lot of the workouts, and those are a lot of what we're seeing the guesses tend to be. So a couple have been for 20.2, and this comment by Buddha1805 said, I think it was Barbell Spin had suggested one option was 20.2. So let's look at what 20.2 was. It was complete as many rounds in 20 minutes, so a long one, as possible, and that is 4 dumbbell thrusters, 6 toes to bar, 24 double unders, and the weight would be 50 pounds for men, for 2 dumbbells, by the way, and 35 for women. I do like this as a workout. I am unsure, even though I've seen this a couple places, if this will be the first Open workout. When I talk about accessible, there is some elements of this workout that seem a little less accessible. Toes to bar can be difficult for some people and really slow them down. It's only 6, so you could do them as singles and get through it and get a couple rounds. But I also think double unders are sort of a difficult movement for a lot of people. And when you're looking at having lower registration at the beginning, which is always the case, right? Even in good years, they're trying to get more and more people to register. And you can register through the last week, but who does? I mean, I'm sure there's a couple, but this week is like the big time to get a ton of last minute registrations pouring in. Throwing out double unders to start, I'm not sure if that's going to help. So while I think it's a really good workout, and it could be the repeat if the repeat isn't week 1, I think it's not a great week 1 workout, and it wasn't last time. But it is a popular pick for the repeat, and still could be. I just don't think it's a week 1 workout. Michelle also said, I think it will be 20.2, or a second guess, maybe 22.2. You heard it here first. Let's look at what 22.2 was. Oh, I remember this, and I believe I already have a vlog on this, because that's my first Open that I vlogged. That is the 1 to 10 and then back down to 1 of deadlifts and bar facing burpees. Yeah. 10-minute cap. Let's do that again. Is more accessible though. You got those burpees, and I think that works well for Dave's hint. And then you have a barbell, and the barbell is 225 for men, 155 for women, so moderate, but not insanely heavy. So, I mean, that is a possibility too. And here's another really popular one that I've seen a whole ton of. Again, back to the 20-year Open, 2020 Open, which was in 2019. Lucas Peters posted this on my YouTube video, but I've seen it a bunch of other places too. I think 25.1 will be a repeat of 20.1, low bar to entry, but so painful. Very much agree with this, and I remember doing this. 10 rounds for time, 8 ground to overhead. That would be a 95-pound barbell for the men, a 65-pound barbell for the women, so fairly light. 10 bar-facing burpees, 15-minute time cap. I think that is a very good one to possibly be the repeat. This might be my pick for the repeat because it is very simple. It is very accessible. Like, most people can do this. Most people can do a bar facing burpee, and the ground to overhead are light enough, and it's a ground to overhead, so you don't have to snatch that. You can clean and jerk it. And a lot of people did. I believe I did, and I could snatch that. I could snatch that now too. I don't know what I would do if I was to repeat this workout, snatch or clean and jerk. Clean and jerk's just a little bit less taxing. Snatch is faster. It sort of is long because 10 rounds is a lot. So you might want to save yourself with the clean and jerk, but you could also go so much faster with the snatch. We don't even know if that's the workout, but that I think would be a really great repeat, very accessible for so many people, and the kind of thing that might make people want to sign up to do this, right? It's fairly simple. A lot of people probably did it back in 2019, 2020, and might be like, I really want to see how I'm going to do again. I want to see how I'm going to do comparative to that year. I want to sign up. I think that's a good one. And here's a non-repeat that I saw in the comments on Dave's video that, is so obvious. It is from someone named Kenny Marshall, and they said, Mega Fran, 21:59 of thrusters, weight 1, burpee pull-up. Thrusters, weight 2, burpee chest to bars. Thrusters, weight 3, burpee bar muscle-ups, 7-minute cap. That seems like a really cool, fun workout. That it has like something that everyone can pretty much start if you have the weight like at 65, 95, or even lighter, maybe even go 55. What would that be for men? 55, 75? And that would be super accessible. Everyone could do that. Burpee pull-ups, that's not that hard. Most people could probably jump into that pull-up. But then you make it increasingly harder and make it more difficult for people to be able to continue the workout. Also, you can have like times within it. So you could have like a tie break time after the burpee pull-up, tie break time after the burpee chest to bar, and the full time, I guess, after the bar muscle up if you were to finish. I think that would be so fun, actually. But again, it might be a little bit too high skill for week 1, except for the fact that you do have those, in my theoretical head, you have those abilities to get the tie break time. So that could change things a little bit because it could make it more accessible for more people, because you could be like, hey, I'm gonna go for that tie break. I'm just gonna kill it for that tie break time. That's an interesting one. I like it. Maybe it's better for like a week 2 or week 3 though. But I like it. Looking a little more at the comments, I do see a bunch of Frans, wall balls plus broad jumps or burpee broad jumps, Taco Bell for time. I think Memes for Time also posted that. Like it's a lung burner, so a lot of people thinking lots of lungs, fire breathers only. But I think it's gonna just be super accessible, and if you are super fit, it's gonna super hurt. That's my guess. And burpees. Burpees actually is my big guess. Something with burpees, because I think that's, like I said, just one of the most accessible movements in CrossFit, one of the most beneficial movements in CrossFit. Like, to live independently long term, which I think is a lot of people's goals with doing CrossFit. It's one of my goals with doing CrossFit, is to be able to, be 90 years old living on my own, getting off the ground. That's what keeps you living on your own. Burpees keeps you being able to get yourself off the ground. Accessible, functional. I think it's a really important movement, and I think it's a really good movement for a week 1 workout. Let me know what your thoughts are and what you think we'll be doing week 1, which is like 48-ish hours away, less than that by the time this video goes up. It's coming. It's gonna hurt. And I will post my workout here. And it will maybe be good or maybe be bad. We'll see. But subscribe if you want to see that. Like this video if you had a good time. Leave a comment with your other predictions below, and I will respond to those. And I appreciate you all for watching. If you're not signed up for the Open and you're considering doing it, I definitely recommend it. The prize purse supports the athletes. It supports the affiliates. It's going towards a lot of good things, and they've broken down exactly what it's going towards, so we all know if you're paying the money what you are supporting. And if you believe in any of those things, I think it's a great way to support those people, those individuals, those things. Anyway, I'll see you in the Open, hopefully. See you in the comments. Appreciate you for watching. Carson, come here. Come here, buddy. Come on. And a goodbye from Carson. Oh, focused. Okay. Say bye. Say bye to the vlog. Bye, vlog. Bye. We'll see you soon.